Want to welcome everyone tonight coming out to the Stephen G. Terrell Rec Center, where we're going to have a dedication ceremony for the Sun Creek series of the Storybook Trail. There's a lot of folks that have been engaged and involved in all of this. And once again, I got to quote Steve, you know, the more citizens you get involved in something like this, the better the outcome is. So anyway, so basically, in keeping with the Public Art Master Plan, the Public Art Committee selected Stephen G. Terrell Community Park as the location of the city's 12th commissioned artwork in February of 2022. This project is funded by the 2016 Public Art Bond Fund. A national call for an artist was launched in April of 2022, resulting in over 32 responses. An artist selection panel was named, and 6 semifinalists were selected for interviews. From there, 3 finalists were chosen to create location-specific concepts. In August of 2022, following the presentation concept by the finalists, the artist Joshua Weiner and his concept Sun Creek series was selected. The Allen City Council approved the project in March of 2023. The artist Joshua Weiner created a series of playful and imaginative sculptures to promote interaction with sculpture among those who visited the Stephen G. Terrell Rec Center, Community Park, and the Storybook Trail. So with that said, I'd like for our artist Joshua Weiner to come on up and kind of share some of your inspiration.
Thank you for having me and bringing these sun creatures to life. It's a real honor to get to create a body of work and all of these pieces to actually inhabit a space together really means a lot to me in terms of what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to generate. As a site-specific artist, I'm trying to accentuate what's going on in an environment. And this was a fantastic place to do it. Allen's in this really vivacious period. There's so much going on and the ambition to draw people out into nature and be physical is something that's really near and dear to my heart. I feel like being physical helps you generate a sense of appreciation and what we've generated by putting this art out there. It's a commitment to creativity, to inspiration, and I think it's really going to have a widespread effect. I really believe in what's being created here. The whole facility, the cutting edge facility for basketball and just being physical really inspired the work. And the architecture and the setting and nature all influenced my design process. So these sun creatures, the idea behind it is that they're these organisms that have kind of a unique life force and somehow they're moving on rays of light. And the idea was really to keep it loose and open so people can interpret it in different ways. Do you see a coyote? Do you see a butterfly? There's enough to suggest an organism, but also there's kind of this abstraction where they're all connected. And so each creature takes on its own life force. I really believe in what has happened here is a great use of our time and our energy. It's a commitment to quality of life that I think is going to carry on for ages. The pieces are designed to be here forever. They're really stout materials that'll weather, and so 200 years from now, people will still know this moment. Something occurred that had rays out into time. So thank you very much.
So, Mr. Joshua, thank you for your passion. I mean, you just saw that passion of what you've created. And I was, as the sun was coming, you spoke about the sun. So as the sun was setting and we were exiting out toward that. I was walking out with Carl, and we both went, wow. Just wow, how the sun was hitting me. And you just saw just the beauty of that piece. So I just want to thank you for your passion. Art is big now. We love art. There's pieces around town, and this will just add to what we currently have. So once again, another round of applause for Mr. Reno. Thank you. And I won't be around 200 years from now, so I can't tell you what we're going to get. But anyway, with that said, I'd like to bring up our Parks and Rec Director, Kate Meacham. Come on up, Kate.
Thank you so much to everybody who came out. We're just thrilled to finally be here to dedicate the public art here at the Stephen G. Terrell Community Park and on the unveiling of the Storybook Trail. So this project came about when we were looking at ways to inspire more residents to interact and become part of the experience of the park. And we were really trying to think of different ways to interact and really bring people out as a different type of experience, more so than just inside the facility. So starting with the addition of 1.7 miles of trail throughout the community park, the Storybook Trail is a half-mile loop that goes around. And so with that, we were able to partner with so many different groups to really make this become a reality. The trail itself was funded through the Community Park Project Fund. And then we reached out to the Allen Parks Foundation. They're always so eager to help out our department in many different ways. And this was definitely one that they got behind right away and were able to secure the funding for the kiosks that you see around. So there are 12 different kiosks throughout the half-mile loop that were funded by the Parks Foundation. So we want to say thank you very much to the Parks Foundation for that. After we were able to talk to them about the kiosks, we then went to our amazing library staff, I know we have a number of them here tonight, to talk about the Storybook Trail concept, and they were eager to jump in on the project as well. So being able to work with the library to be able to bring different stories. So for those who are not familiar with the Storybook Trail, you actually purchase a book and you tear it apart. And so there's one page on every kiosk as you go around the Storybook Trail. So the goal is to have kiddos and their families come out on a quarterly basis. We're going to be working with the library to change out to a different story. So the kids can run up, read that story on page 1, run to the next one, and then keep doing that half-mile loop, which we think is a fantastic way to get our residents out and active. I also have to recognize our Public and Media Relations Office for producing such a wonderful and eye-catching backward boards on them. When you get a chance, maybe my arms up a little bit, to take a loop around, you'll see just wonderful graphics that our Camro team were able to put together, and they really do look fantastic. And then finally, of course, the reason why we're here is our Public Art Committee. They also were very eager to help bring our vision of the Storybook Trail to life, and it's really been amazing. The whimsical art is simply the perfect spot for this, and so we're just so excited. So thank you, Josh. Thank you to the steering committee who put this together. But on a cold night tonight, it's also great to have art inside the building, and so keep warm a little bit. And so as we're looking to do some art within the building, we were able to go and talk to our partners at the Visual Arts League. So if you go down the back hallway, which is the classroom hallway, we have 24 temporary art installed there. We're really excited since the Public Art Committee can only look to do permanent commission pieces, such as the Sun Creature series. We're really looking at the Visual Arts League to help us provide that temporary. So while the book will be changing out on a quarterly basis outside, the inside art will also be changing out, and we're really excited for that. So I do have to give a special thank you to our team members, Jen Robinson and Nat McComb. They're the dynamic duo who takes care of public art within our department, and we're really grateful for all their efforts. Obviously, the library staff. We wouldn't be able to do this project without the library staff. And finally, our parks maintenance crew who installed the kiosks on Tuesday in the really, really cold weather. And so we're very, very thankful for our parks maintenance crew. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Kate. Kate and her team worked diligently to get this project to where it is today. And one of the things that she shared during the opening or the grand opening or ceremony that we had was this project came in under budget. And yeah, I'll say it again, it came under budget. And yes. But, there was ice storms, there was hail, couldn't get some of the moonlights or, those things called sunlights to get back in town. And it was just they had some obstacles. And it's just like the city of Allen. The obstacles come our way and we persevere and make it work. So I just want to thank you and your team. Steve Terrell's back in the back. He's got his name on this building. I want to recognize you again for all the work you've done throughout the years, 20 plus. And just thank you to you and your family. I know your wife has put up with a lot. So long meetings and all those things that come with it. And we just got so many great people in this room. It's just a warm feeling to see. I know large portion of everybody in here, one-on-one. And I know the work that you put into the city of Allen. I know where your passion is. I know your heart. You love this city. And, all of us have volunteered at some point to get Allen where it is today. So I want to thank y'all. Give yourself a round of applause because you are what makes Allen Allen. So y'all give it up for each other.